How many times did you wonder, but DeFi has really some kind of impact, some kind of real value into this world? And that's a legit question, because so many times we are just talking about yield farming, something that is really speculative and nothing that has real value. In this video, I want to present you a solution that on the other side, it is for real producing value. And that's quite interesting, because while from one side we were talking about yield farming, in this case, we will talk for real farming. Yes, I'm not joking. The kind of solution that is using DeFi, it is applying exactly to the real farming. So how to produce more real food and how it can be held by DeFi. So stay tuned, because this video is quite peculiar, something that you will probably have never heard about, but it's so powerful, and I truly believe that this is one of the first of its kind project. But this kind of model can be replicated in other industries, and we will see much more of it in the next future. Just before to start, guys, let me say that this channel is about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's great, but do always your own research before. And guys, don't forget also to check all our links into the description below, where you can find our weekly newsletter, our Twitter account, and much more, also to have more support and also to support us. And please, guys, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment in the comment section below, because that's the best way to help us to grow. It's just a small action for you, but really means a lot to us. So let's start immediately. The protocol, the project I wanted to talk about today is called LANDX. Land exactly as the real land, because what we'll talk about today is exactly this. Farming, real farms. Because one of the biggest problems that we have as a worldwide population is that the population is growing. But on the other side, do we have enough food to feed all the people that are into this world? The answer is that it's getting every time more difficult, because unfortunately the number of farm lands that are producing food are limited. Not to mention that many of them unfortunately are having a big problem, really big, and it is that they are unbanked or underbanked. So it means that they are not having access to banking service, or the one services they are having access are quite limited. And that's a big problem, because obviously they will require much more money to be invested into these land farms to produce more. And the reason why I'm talking about this problem is that because this protocol, LANDX, is trying to solve exactly this problem, using DeFi to give farmlands the ability to access more funds to be invested into their lands. How it works, because what we are talking is beautiful in words, but the reality is that it looks like quite complicated. How we can use DeFi to give the opportunity to real farmers to access this money? Well, the system is this way, is working in this way. First of all, we have LANDX, that is a company that is having its own validator. So there is a relationship between the farmer and on the other side, this validator. They are signing a contract where the farmer is saying, okay guys, I need this amount of money. I know that you can help me provide this amount, and in exchange I can use my land as a guarantee. So in case I will not repay my debt, you as a validator, you will be able to take my land and obviously do whatever you want. On top of that, what is happening is that in this moment is entering the DeFi space. So the validator will add into the platform a token. This token is called X token. This token is representing 1 kilogram of production of this land. So to make it simple, this land is producing each year a certain amount of product, could be like wheat or whatever it is producing. So after this agreement is signed, it is here when the DeFi is coming in. So we can use DeFi to create a token that is called X token that is representing a certain part of this farm. So let's say that you are buying this X token, you are buying literally a part of this land. Or more precisely, you are buying the right to receive a yield that is equivalent to 1 kilogram of the production of this land. So let's say that this land is producing wheat. In that moment, you will receive during 1 year the equivalent of 1 kilogram of wheat. In the moment when you are receiving this wheat, you have two choices. From one side, to sell this production, and it is something that is always redeemable from the platform in USDC. I will explain in a moment after exactly how it works. Or on the other side, it is something that you can simply maintain into your wallet because you want to have the exposure to, for example, wheat. So let's summarize, because it is quite important that you understand exactly how it works. So we have real farmers behind that are signing an agreement that is giving them the ability to access to credit. This credit is generated through minting an X token. The X token is something that it is generated through agreements among validators or OTC or specific agreements. What you need to know is that once the X token is generated, this X token will be available on Uniswap. So in case you want to have exposure to this land, you can buy this X token. This X token from one side is representing a specific part of the land. On the other side, and this is the most important part, is giving you the right to receive some yield. This yield is equivalent to 1 kilogram of the kind of commodity that is produced by exactly that land. So you, as a user, when I use DeFi, what is your advantage? Well, you can have exposure to a specific commodity, and commodities are something that compared to other assets is not suffering the inflation, or at least is not losing value, for the simple reason that while the demand is still growing, also the price is growing. For example, if we try to check the wheat price, you will see that it is continuously growing. For example, if we try to check, this is from 2020, and as you can see, even right now, after this big correction, we are still above by 50% compared to where we were just 2 years ago. And what you can do in the moment when you are receiving your harvest, so again, you are holding your X token. This X token is distributing to you the yield. The yield is distributing using a C token. A C token, that's something that you can in any moment sell again, you can redeem again from the LANDX platform. So you will have the opportunity to go to LANDX, bring your S token and receive in exchange USDC. One question that I asked to the team behind the moment when we were talking about how the platform is working, I said to them, guys, but how it's possible that this C token is always redeemable for a certain amount of USDC? And what they told me is that, well, what we are asking to the farmer is that they have to guarantee, so they have already to give, to upload into smart contract, an equivalent of 1 year of production. That's the reason why in any moment you are always able to redeem your C token for an equivalent of USDC. Or otherwise, you can simply keep your C token into your wallet and you will have the same exposure than having into your wallet, for example, the wheat that is, in this case, is a CFD. In the case of C token, it's just a synthetic asset that is following the price that is tracked by an oracle and is following exactly this price. Saying it easier, it means that instead of having to buy the wheat, let's say from a CFD or from any other market just to have exposure to that asset, you can simply hold into your wallet the token. The C token, that's something that you can always anyway redeem from the treasury. So this is how LANDX is working. To be fair, on top of that, there is another token that is called LANDX. That is the token of the platform. This is a governance token that is allowing you from one side to participate to the governance of the protocol, or to become a validator, so the one that is able to create contracts among the farmer and the protocol, and on the other side receiving a part of the fees generated by the platform, because obviously in each step LANDX is retaining a part of the fees, and these fees are distributed to the people that are staking the platform. Before going on, I want to also show you for a moment the tokenomics of the product, because it's something that is quite interesting. So there is a limited tokenomics where at the launch, one token will have a value of 0.5 USDC. The project already collected 5 million USDC in a round with a seed round with investors, and this seed round is giving them the ability to control around 36% of the shares. Yes, that's a lot, but on the other side, remember, there is a cliff, so until the first 48 months, these tokens will be simply locked. After that moment, there will be a linear unlocking period with a monthly time frame for another 48 months. After that, here you can find all the vesting information and also how many tokens are dedicated for each figure. What I want to show you is just this voice here. As you can see, around 20% of the tokens will go as a reward to people that are staking the token, because as we were saying before, the LANDX token, it is something that you can stake and you can lock for a certain amount of period. During this period, you will receive from one side the fees collected by the platform, on the other side you will also receive these rewards. Obviously, according how long you are locking your tokens, you can receive a bonus that is greater or lower according to the period. The maximum period is 4 years, exactly as it is for the investors. Investors are having 4 + 4 in order to have the full amount unlocked. Personally speaking, the reason why I really like this project, and I have to be fair, at the beginning I was quite skeptical because the concept was cool from one side, but extremely complex. That's the reason why I asked so many questions to them. So I understand if you have any kind of doubt, feel free to ask into the comment section below, or you can simply join their Discord account. You can find the link down here into the website, or if for any reason, I will also leave all of them into the description below. Anyway, I'm truly happy to start seeing finally applications that are starting to work with the real world. Because one of the first criticisms that cryptos are receiving is that they are not creating real use cases. This is the clear example that it is possible to create real utility for the world using DeFi, because there are so many people that are underbanked or completely unbanked that they are really needing this kind of services. That's something that I was talking also in one of my previous videos. I will leave also the link into the right corner here, when the Central Bank of Europe were talking about the problems and why, in their opinion, cryptos are gonna die. Obviously, in my opinion, they are not, and this is one of the greatest examples why cryptos could be so useful. Okay, now that we have understood how LANDX works, let's dig into the current stage, because right now something important is happening, and I'm talking about the launch of the testnet with its own competition. Right now we'll show you exactly how you can ask for a certain amount of funds that will be completely free. I will show you step by step what you need to do, and these funds will be something that you can use for a competition that will give real rewards, real money as a reward to the most active users, and it will be also the final step before the launch into the mainnet. If you're wondering which blockchain is used by LANDX, they are on Ethereum, and right now they are just launching on the testnet Curly that will be available starting from the 7th of December, starting from 12 Central Europe time. But how it works? Let's go step by step. First of all, you need to go to testnet.landx.fi and click on Join Testnet. This will redirect you to this landing page that will give you, first of all, the opportunity to paste here your wallet number. This is something that is really important because it is only for whitelisted addresses. And the first step is to whitelist your address. Again, you don't have to pay anything, and this is something that is just useful to participate to the competition and to start having the opportunity to earn real rewards. And again, generally speaking, guys, if you want to learn more about DeFi, the best way right now in this kind of bear market is using different protocols, blockchains, and so on into their testnet, because they are really rewarding with real tokens people just to participate to their testnet, because for them it is an opportunity to test, to stress test their own platform and product. On the other side, it is also the opportunity for them to acquire new users, and for you the opportunity to discover something new and earning free rewards. So that's something that I highly encourage you to do with LANDX, but with any other protocol or a blockchain that is giving you the opportunity to participate to their testnet. So how it works? As you can see, there are different kind of stages. The first one will start the 7th of December and will last for 3 days. In order to participate to this stage, you need to be an Omega farmer. The Omega farmer is someone that has been whitelisted with a specific role into the Discord account. So again, if you want to stay close to the project, I highly recommend you to join their Discord account. After that, there will be other 3 days for alpha farmers. But again, at this final stage that will start, if you want to see the exact time frame, I will leave also their Medium account. Starting from the 13th of December, it will be for all the whitelisted address. And again, to be whitelisted, only you have just to whitelist your wallet today to get access. So again, here when I'm just enlightening, you can just paste your address. Pay attention that you need to paste an address that you are using with the curly testnet by Ethereum. So once you have pasted here your address, you have to click Join Whitelist, and again, it will simply say success. Another feature that is really important is the testnet faucet. Why? Because in the moment when you are connecting your account, and as you have seen, you need to sign up with your MetaMask account in order to be able to use for real this faucet. The reason why it's so important is because in the moment when you are clicking after you have signed in, you will have this interface here. This interface here is telling you that you can paste your address here to receive funds, because obviously in order to participate to these stages here, what you need to have is two things. First of all, you need to have ETH to approve transactions, ETH that are compatible with this testnet. Plus, you need to have also USDC that can be used to participate to the launch, to buy the tokens. In order to help you to use and to participate this testnet, the protocol is providing you both of them. All you need to do is to go here into the faucet and you will receive a certain amount to pay fees and 2K of USDC per day. Remember guys, these USDC are not something that you can spend on Ethereum. It's something that it doesn't have any value, but it's so important if you want to participate to this competition. So if you want to participate to the different kind of stages, what you need is having into your wallet the USDC, and that's something that will come for you for free. In the moment when you have ETH, USDC, and it is coming the day according to your role, Omega, Alpha, or public sale, in that moment, you will have the opportunity to buy up to 1000 USDC of a token. So each LANDX token will have a price of $0.50. So if you are using in stage 3, you will be able to buy up to 2000 LANDX tokens. and according to your role, you can buy up to 5,000 USDC if you are an Omega farmer. After that, you will also be able to deposit your tokens into Uniswap and to participate into the competition. So again, let's try to summarize just to give you the most in just a few words. So guys, LANDX is approaching the launch, and right now they are on testnet. They are giving you the opportunity to participate to the testnet for free. All you have to do is just participate to the whitelist, paste in here your address, do join list. After that, click on faucet here, paste again your address, and you will receive up to 2,000 USDC per day and a certain amount just to cover the fees. When your moment will come, so according to your role, it could be the 7th of December, of if you are from the public list, if our public sale, the 13th of December, you will be able to buy the LANDX token into the testnet. And when the competition will go live, you will have the opportunity to use your tokens, your USDC. Again, guys, you can redeem up to 2,000 per day. So if you today you are applied for 2,000, you can receive another 2,000 the day after. And if it is the first time that you are using USDC into your wallet, the system will also ask to add the USDC token to your MetaMask account. That's something that I invite you to do. Okay guys, I hope that this video helped you to better understand why I'm so bullish generally speaking about DeFi. It is amazing to see protocols that are working to make real utility for the world. In this case, we are for real helping real farmers to get the most out of their activity, and on the other side, help users to have exposure to this kind of asset, start earning, and why not? Maybe also you can win some good rewards with real money, just participating to the competition. All you have to do is just following the procedure that I just shared with you. Guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask into the comment section below, to ask into their Twitter account or on Discord, and I will see you soon with another video. Guys, don't forget also to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment. It's a small action for you, but really means a lot to us. Thank you for following, guys, and see you soon. Bye.